Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Fielded in the end zone, it's Watson. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And he'll bring it back. Delivers the stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kentucky's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Wildcats under the line, trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
Man, that's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent. You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going again in the ball.
Dropping back, it's Howell. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Miller. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, and this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nobody around as he makes the catch.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
They'll move the wide receiver. The hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
That's a really good stop on the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now. This is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. Nice move there. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Kentucky.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the extra point is good.
91, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Louisville's offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question, this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games with a lot of people watching. He has stepped up, and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And, David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the sundae.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. A strike downfield. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Cornhole 88, cornhole 88, base 27.
Got it behind the line. It's Hughes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They'll move the tight end.
Hey, travel.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCoy. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Charcoal.
The snap sets up the throw. That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and how about the awareness, though? Right away to see the balls coming out. It's going to be a bubble screen. Get your hands up in the air right away to get the deflections. That's a really good awareness play by this defense.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He wants to change this route.
On the ready. Okay, ready? Trail.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. This drive will open from the 15. Using his legs, it's Patterson. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles.
It's a running room. Touchdown, Kentucky! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Music no. Music no. Run.
He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. And the Cardinals have it with a first and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Back to pass, it's Hout. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Just gets it to the 28. Pick up a 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, it looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Oh, out of space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
It's complete to the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go jump. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's House. The sure hands, it's Gilmore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Gilmore. He'll be stopped short on the line of the game. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kentucky sends out the running unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Card in the backfield. It's Hughes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a man, it's It's golden. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. Got a little space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Steps away. He's going to take off. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Let's go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive.
Got it.
Back to throw, it's Howard. He lets one fly deep. He's got it inside the 30. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky plays out.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it's
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Lasso.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs behind the line. It's Rodriguez. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
Easy.
To the air. It's out. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to throw deep right side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts. But it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you. This guy consistently feels where the ball's going. That's interception number 8 of the season.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Hughes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the world.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, could we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big goal.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Going over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The give to the tailback. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll run it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw. It's out. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Kentucky. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, and hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
Kentucky, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The give is to Taylor. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. The Ville taking command as the Cardinals stretch the lead.
Yeah, the Cardinals doing everything right. They're doing everything they need to do. They are looking down their noses at Kentucky right now saying, we run this state.
And it looks like Louisville just has the most composure between the two teams in this game, right? They're not making as many mental errors, and that's starting to show up on the scoreboard.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, it's Hout. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Miller. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They're trying to snap
touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this position.
The Sneak scores it.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Kentucky, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Taylor has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Still on his feet at the 45. He's running free down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Kentucky, 28.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. To the air, it's out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This
Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 28 to ball sneak. But action never sleeps, and he'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know that.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on!
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Here's the handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. To the air, it's Hout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gilmore. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Ready.
Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Louisville. And they add 6 more before that trip to the house. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Back to throw. It's Hout. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running to a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And the sack of this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
He gets a block. Oh, really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense is just like Nova camp. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on first and goal. Under fire. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what you saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. He leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch on the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Set to kick off.
run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Patterson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking downfield, it's Howe. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Encroachment defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Miller. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Patterson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville takes home this rivalry game, and they will bring the Governor's Cup home to the Ville. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.